Mary Brown dropped a bomb on the most recent episode of Sister Wives about Cody and Coyote Pass and that whole situation. That was a huge bomb. So let's get into that first. Before Cody could sell Coyote Pass, the 14-acre piece of land he once owned with Robin, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, things got a bit hairy. With the Flagstaff property split into separate parcels, all owned by separate members of the family, except Christine, I think the issue was getting our names put on the appropriate pieces of paper. Mary explained during the recent episode of the long-running TLC series. There was a lot of conversation surrounding that, and I don't know why it couldn't just be signed on. Her former spouse said one theory. Ahead of the April sale, we got a written offer, Cody said, but we were still in the middle of the paperwork to reassign all the property to make the four of us equal owners. Signing on the dotted line slowed down significantly, Cody added, because there was too much to agree on and we were going back and forth through lawyers. Mary doesn't necessarily agree with that take, but she can't say much more. He's putting the whole effing thing on me, that I slowed it down, that I'm the problem, she detailed angrily. But it had to do with the fact that they were trying to get me to sign a confidentiality agreement that I was not willing to agree to. Why do you want me to sign a confidentiality agreement? What are you trying to silence me? While Cody remained quiet on any talk of a non-disclosure agreement, he did acknowledge there was some side chatter between him and Janelle. After we took the offer, Janelle was worried about losing the buyer, he explained, and so Janelle was pushing me to either comply completely with what Mary's wishes were or force the sale. I got in this place where I was like backdoor deal almost with Janelle. And Janelle said in her confessional, she said, well, Cody said, well, I could sell without Mary's consent. And I'm like, well, you could. Which he could sell it. She said with a grin on her face. And had he followed through on that metaphorical knife to Mary's kidney and the NDA, she would have been fully silenced. It effing breaks my heart that it has come to this, she shared. I didn't think that these people would try to do this to me. Like, was there not any parts of us that were human? To hear Cody tell it, that was the same question Robin asked. When his sole remaining wife learned about his underhanded plan he detailed, she looks at me like, who are you? You're the man I met and fell in love with that said if one of his wives left him, he'd buy her a house down the street to keep his kids close. And you'd be so generous with her. Where are you? Woo, Robin called him all the way out, as she has been doing. Boy, nothing like the woman you love making you say to yourself, well, it's time for me to become a better man. And that path forward started with moving a metaphorical mountain. I was like, this is bullshit, Robin said of her response to Cody's side deal. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not selling this land until everything's perfectly fair and we do this the right way. Sorry, I'll be the big fat rock in the way. Even with that show of support, though, her relationship with one-time bestie Mary has hit rock bottom. I feel like if Robin and I were to have a friendship again, it would have to start at the very beginning, Mary said of their decimated relationship, because she is loyal to Cody as she should be. I'm not. And we'd have to have some really hard conversations. There's not trust with me and Robin. There's not. I'm not surprised by the NDA. More so, am I surprised that it's taken this long to stretch out this Coyote Pass saga. The storyline, the land, has been a topic of discussion for so many years, and there's nothing on it. I'm just so bored with this. I'm so ready for them to just be done with it and us fans and viewers never hear about Coyote Pass again. I'm ready for that whole book to be closed. The book of Coyote Pass. It could be a whole book at this point. Not a chapter, sweetie. It's a whole book on its own. So let's close the book. The end. Goodbye. Put it away. Let's never open that book again. Now, the title of the episode was Making Out Like Teenagers. So they started the episode with Cody and Robin making out like teenagers. Robin was pointing out the fact that she didn't like to kiss Cody because of his mustache. It was just felt like a wiry kitchen brush. She's like, well, you guys shave that off. He's like, well, if I shave this off right now, will you promise you'll make out with me? She's like, yes, I'll make out with you. Your mustache is just really itchy and scratchy. He's like, you promise, because I'm fixing to go shave it off right now. She's like, no way. So they run to the bathroom, where Cody proceeds to shave his beard. He still has the goatee at the bottom of it, but he shaves the mustache too, which answers a lot of our questions as to why he shaved his mustache. Now we know. Robin's like, oh my God, yes. So then she grabs him and they just start making out like teenagers. And she's like, let's make out. And then it shows her, she's like, ugh. Oh, yeah. This is why Robin is still Cody's wife, in my opinion. This is why he got rid of the other ones. This is why she stands apart. I guess this is part of her shyness. I don't know. Meanwhile, in Utah, Christine points out, did y'all hear her say we got a couple of daughters pregnant? I'm like, well, you didn't even mention that was Aspen. The other one that's pregnant, your own daughter. Wonder why. I guess Aspen didn't want to be mentioned. But the topic of conversation was Christine's problem was spending too much money, apparently. Oh, yes. David comes in, and y'all, David says, look, I'm kind of worried. What happens when we're relying on only my income? Okay, because you shop a lot, basically. And she said, well, there's boxes pretty much delivered on the porch. You know, they get delivered daily and there's still boxes there. And David's like, look, this ain't going to work. You know, you need to get it together, basically. David was serious. He has been so stern in putting his foot down and setting his boundaries and being vocal about what he wants, child. That's that communication that, in my opinion, every marriage needs. You have to communicate what is bothering you. And apparently Christine spending so much money is bothering him. She's like, well, you could go. He said, yeah, I'm going to go out and I'm going to order some things and get some boxes delivered. She's like, oh, yeah, do that. He's like, no, I'm not. And basically, you're not either. But he says that her diaper cake is cute and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, I'm like, why aren't you mentioning it's Aspen? It is Aspen. But I did love that David called it all the way out. He's like, look, get it together, girl. Back in North Carolina, Maddie done give birth to their fourth child. This is baby Millie. She said that they call her Millie Billy. I believe her name is Amelia Estelle. They said Estelle is like, means star, in remembrance or in honor of Garrison, which is very beautiful. Millie was so cute. I love seeing her. Back in Flagstaff, look at Robin's pantry. I wish my pantry looked like that. Don't you? Look at all this stuff. She's like, well, I've got to organize that before I put stuff in there. Like, where are you going? I wish I had that stuff. These people have so much money, and it is so obvious. But Cody comes in to tell her that they've sold Cody Pass, and they got to get everything going. So here comes that blue picnic table that he needs help from 2 women to move. I could not. It was nice to see Brianna. We haven't seen Brianna lately, so Brianna was helping Robin move the table. Okay, so they go back in the house. Meanwhile, did you notice how much of Cody and Robin and their family we've seen this episode? I did. So they're back in Cody and Robin's new McMansion, McMansion 2.0, and we have ordered pizza and salads. And look, Solomon and Ariella was talking. Cody said, I have some news. Solomon said, what? So then he said, we sold Cody Pass, so we're not going to be able to go there anymore. And Aurora's like, oh, really? Did y'all hear Ariella? She said, is that it? Robin said, that means we can't go there anymore. She was trying to coach her, like, girl, you're supposed to be sad. Ariella's like, oh. But look, I could not take my eye off Brianna's salad pizza. What in the world did this child put on this pizza? This looks like some of my odd food combos. I have the weirdest food combos, my husband tells me all the time. But I'm like, you're a hater. Okay, you're just a hater. But what is this, cilantro or is this lettuce on the pizza? Did y'all notice this? I couldn't keep my eye off of it. Okay, so while in Flagstaff, Janelle has come into town because she's meeting Cody, Robin, and Mary on Cody Pass. But she met the night before her friends. Now, did y'all see the end of the episode? Angela, that one friend, it said in memory of Angela. And then it gave her birth year and her passing year. What happened to Angela? I was curious. Now, I'm also curious why Janelle don't post these friends any other time besides on the show, or she'll post them on social media right before the episode airs, which she just did. I'm like, are you just trying to sell us these fake friends? I'm curious. So Janelle and Mary meet on Cody Pass before Robin and Cody get there, and they did a very quick hug. Like, hey girl, hey, it's cold, let's get back in our vehicles. Notice they didn't get in the vehicle together. They got in separate vehicles. So Cody and Robin pull up, and this was the awkward standoff at Cody Pass that we've been talking about for, it seems like, 25 years now. I mean, I don't know why. It seems like we've been talking about this forever. Like I was talking about at the beginning of the video. It's too much to me, and I know you're over here thinking, okay, close the book. But I couldn't help but to notice all these expensive SUVs. The money these people have, I'm like, these people are so rich. And all this money comes from reality TV. That's why I'm glad David mentioned, what are you going to do when we're only on my income? Now, the end of the episode where they said in memory of Angela, did Janelle ever post anything about in remembrance or in memory of Angela? Did she ever post about her best friend passing away? Because I didn't see it. I'm just curious because I have not seen Janelle post anything about her friend passing away, and that's huge. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the most recent episode of Sister Wives, what you thought about my recap. Let me know all the things. Don't forget to like and share this video. Hype this video if the feature is available, because I know it's not available on all channels. I have a vlog channel, and I come over here to hype my videos, and it's not even popping up for me. So I know the feature is only available for certain people. Don't know why. But if it is available for you, can you please hype this video? I really would appreciate it. I'm trying to get them top points, okay? I don't know why, I just am. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and haven't already. I got a lot more on the way this week. Stay tuned. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.